What's up, Coaster Spotters? This is Alex checking in from Six Flags Darien Lake, newly branded as a Six Flags park. We've got an hour today on our way up to Canada, so we're gonna go in, check out the new Skyscreamer and all our favorite rides. Let's go along for the trip. One thing about Darien Lake, you always get some beautiful sunsets. Look at that. Unfortunately, running one train as all coasters do here, so we don't have the time to give you a shot, but oh, beautiful sunset. All right, first ride of the evening, we're gonna hit a ride on Predator. We'll let you know how it is. Ran pretty good last year, a little rough, but a good airtime if you sit in the front. All right, just got off Predator. First of all, I got yelled at for trying to videotape from the platform, saying it was a Six Flags policy that you can't film anything. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. We will be stopping by guest relations. As far as the ride go, it's definitely not smooth, but it isn't like, it's just jerky. It's not like it's painful roughness. It just whips you all around. Like the train cannot figure out where to go. But none of it was really painful, but it was fine. We rode it in the 4-seat. The front seat would have definitely been a lot better airtime, but yeah, it was fun. Better rides last year, definitely. Love this sunset, and there is Superman doing its thing. This is my first time riding it since 2013 because my last two previous visits, it was closed for various reasons. Mostly due to weather, I believe. So very excited to ride this. Did I just call it Superman? I think I just did. Ride of Steel. It's not officially Superman yet. I think eventually it will be, but let's give it a try. All right, just got off our ride on Ride of Steel. Definitely enjoyed that. It works so much better on Darien Lake site because it was built for this park. Those straight sections between the third hill just are so much better because you like skim across the water, the reflections of the water. Oh, and I love how they light this up. Beautiful at night. So nice. One train ops, but the crew was doing their best and really working the best they could to get it going. Problems with people that couldn't fit delayed our departure, but yeah, good ride. It was running really better than I remember in 2003, which is the last time I rode it. But yeah, we're hoping to be back in October, so we're definitely take a bunch of rides then. Thumbs up. Nice to finally ride it. And of course, you know, I get yelled at for videoing on the platform, but you know, they're in a grassy area that they're obviously not supposed to be, and no one says anything to them. That's fair, very fair. Anyways, we're heading up to Moose on the Loose, and then we're gonna try to hit Viper. There's the lasso, awesome. I think that's the woman who yelled at me. Oh, it is. That's interesting. She's now over at the lasso. Quick note, this section here, when it was owned by Hershen Entertainment for a bit, this is the section that they were responsible for. And also the section that Moose on the Loose is located in. So, they have a giant Ferris wheel, but unfortunately, there are no lights on it. Six Flags really needs to upgrade that, because this can be seen for miles and miles. Definitely wish we could do it. It was closed last year, but no time. Oh yeah, okay. So, funny story. We did ride it. I forgot about it. It opened later in the day, and it was missing like a fourth of the cars. So just randomly, random places, it just was missing cars.
It's missing one now.
Where? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, missing, just random cars missing, you know, that's all cool. Just gotta say, one little note here, they have Fascination. Definitely wish we had time. We will, Alan, if you're watching this, we will do this in September, I promise. Time to enter Rowdy Ridge, home of the one, the only Moose on the Loose. Here we go, guys. The main attraction of Darien Lake. Moose on the Loose. Here we go. Best ride at Darien Lake. so good. So good. Can't wait to ride Wild Bear Trail at Dollywood. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And I'm gonna be able to ride a bunch of these type of rides in Europe. So very excited for those. Moose. Oh yeah. I know you can't see a thing, but oh yeah. Moose on the loose, baby. There we go.
There you look. It's my friend the blueberry. Moose on the loose. Stay with me.
Moose on the loose. Moose on the loose. Alright, so fortunately all we had time for was Predator, Rod of Steel, and Moose on the Loose. Wanted to ride Viper, but honestly I think I'd get more enjoyment out of Moose on the Loose. It's just so unique and different. And yeah, it's fun. It's a fun ride. And I've never done a night ride on that. That night was cool. I wish it had a little bit more thematic lighting, but because you could hear the effects going off, but you couldn't see them because it was so dark. All right, so just checked out the Emporium, see if they had any better merchandise, and there's Six Flags. A lot of generic stuff that you see at other Six Flags parks. It's better than what they used to have. They had terrible merchandise last year. So hopefully they improve that a little bit more. All right, so over here is the park's Sky Screamer, 260 something feet tall, I believe. We're gonna have time to get over there. Looks wonderful, really good lighting package. I know it doesn't come well on this camera, but really good. That's the first thing we saw when we were driving towards the park. That Six Flags on top lit up all nicely. Fortunately, they closed the rides a few minutes early, so I got to the ride entrance at Viper 5 minutes early, but they'd already shut things. So keep that in mind if you come here. Other than that, we had a nice little hour. Just a little stopover to stretch our feet, basically, before we make it another 2 hours to our accommodations tonight. All right, I think that's going to be about it from Darien Lake. Yeah, here are these two classic rides. This is a Enterprise, but it's by like a weird company that is out of business, so like it's closed most of the time. I've never seen it open actually. And then they have a really weird paratrooper that does like nothing. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe and like button and comment below. See you next time. Just quick note, we stopped by guest relations and I got improperly yelled at by that ride attendant at Predator for videotaping completely off the ride. So there's a thing.